Every day is different, and that's what makes my job as a professional educator exciting.
It's better than I expected. I was a little bit nervous about, am I still going to learn the same stuff that CHS students did and other high school students did, and I think it's worked really well, and I've been learning a lot, and it's exactly what I wanted.
At first, I wasn't so hot on NewTek. I thought that it was only for people that were into computers, and I was obviously not into computers. I wanted to do more of the arts type stuff, or like science or math. But eventually, when I took the tour here, I just realized it was something completely different than I'd ever imagined.
I mean, with traditional learning, you have a lot of just studying, just racking your brain over these facts, where in the NewTek model, we kind of learn to learn and not necessarily just learn to spit out the facts for a test.
In a traditional school, you sit, you do what you're told, you pass, and you go on. Here, it's teamwork, it's partnership, and NewTek learners have a say in their own destiny, which is the way it's supposed to be.
From the minute I walked into the place and saw students in my interview to a learner that took me around the school and told me about the projects they did, and hearing about the creative opportunities here, not only for you guys, for learners, but for me as an educator, that really was everything to me.
I love being able to throw out an idea at a class and have them create something from that idea.
But this is, I think, more authentic than any other learning that can be done in any other setting. And that's what's exciting about NewTek. That's who we are.
The way I see it is each project is a waypoint. Each product of that project is a waypoint. So last year in freshman biology, we did a project concerning diseases. And the way I remember that whole unit is by our final product, which was becoming doctors and like assessing the disease that a patient had. And so I can remember everything about that project because I remember the final product.
I think that at NewTek we're definitely in charge of our own learning, so if you try your best and you concentrate in school and you work hard, absolutely you're going to get all the content that you need and everything that is required of you.
I have no doubt whatsoever that more information and more learning is actually happening here than ever happened in those other environments. They actually sit and soak in this information because it's theirs, because they take ownership of it, because it's part of their project.
I think you retain content a lot more because instead of like just memorizing facts, you're doing a project which gets you more engaged, and so you want to learn more, and then you end up remembering it.
Not only are kids learning real-world application of the content, but they're learning that along with real-world skills. And I think that makes them a lot more marketable for their future employers, and I mean for the universities as well.
There's always that temptation where I could sit in class and be on Facebook, but I've learned self-control, and I've learned that I really do need to pay attention to what's going on in class and not be on Facebook. And I think that's going to help me a lot in college when I'm on my own and no one's there telling me what to do at all times. I just have to take some responsibility, and NewTek has taught me that.
Just watching and listening to our 2011 graduates that have come back and talked to us about how great a semester that they've had. They still have hard classes, and some classes they find to be not as hard, but what I loved hearing them talk about is when they had to get up in front of their class in college and they were able to speak without being nervous because it's something that they've practiced for 4 years.
I was able to help my group, plan out the presentation and just kind of gave them like some pointers like, don't read off the PowerPoint slide and just be confident and shake the evaluator's hands. And my group did that, and every group after us started to do it.
I was able to connect with my professors from day one. I felt really comfortable like going into office hours and asking questions about like why I got this certain grade on a paper or why I don't understand something. And I think that it really just built my confidence to be able to do that, because I know a lot of people their first year are really scared to really connect with their professors.
Every learner in this building is quirky in some way, shape, or form, and there's something unique and special about them. And it's so much fun to be uncovering that and discovering the uniqueness of each learner, because it's a small community and I can do that.
I love how everybody's so close and you get to work with others and learn how other people work and how they work with you and collaborating.
You get to know people really well with a small class. I know every name of every student that's in my class and most every name of student that's in the school.
I think collaboration has definitely helped me a lot because it's helped me be more open and be able to talk to more people, but then also learn better because you get different points from everyone else.
The vision of New Tech never resides in one person. It's the community that has this vision. So while my role as the director is to take us to the next level, that really will be a shared decision.
You all are going to be graduating with skills of collaboration, of public speaking that most people never even experience until maybe their second or third year of college.
Here, I'm a student working on a product, developing that so that I can achieve something much, much more than just a grade on a paper.
Be prepared to have to readjust your outlook on learning because it is a bit different.
Just keep an open mind. You might not like it at first, and it's going to take some time to adjust. It's definitely different, but I think if you have an open mind and you try it and you give it a chance, you'll like it.
If you even think you might want to try it, do it. It is different, but it's been like a great experience, so don't be afraid to make the leap to go to New Tech.
Brace yourself because you're gonna learn a lot of cool things here. You're going to be afraid whenever you have your first oral presentation, and you're gonna be up there shaking and you're gonna be completely nervous. But own that and don't worry about failing because you may fail, you may have a tough presentation, but you're gonna have a lot of growth, and I think that growth ultimately is the most important part of education.